Now we're on page 10 of our linear functions booklet. We're given the equation y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. That is called the point-slope form. Find the point-slope equation given the point 5, 1 and slope m equals 2. So first we identify these different terms. So m, our slope, they give us is 2. And we're going to go ahead and label this x1 and y1. x1 in that case would be 5 and y1 would be 1. So from there we'll just plug that into the equation. Y minus 1 equals 2 parentheses x minus 5. And that would be our point-slope equation. Find the point-slope equation given the point -2, -3, and slope m equals 5. Remember the point-slope equation is y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Go ahead and pause the video, see if you can find your point-slope equation. After you have identified your m, your slope is 5, your x1 is -2, and your y1 is -3. Go ahead and find your point-slope equation. Okay, we have y minus -3 equals 5 parentheses x minus -2. Now, to put this in the proper notation, let's go ahead and change these negatives and minuses into pluses and write our answer. So you have y plus 3 equals 5 parentheses x plus 2, and that's our point-slope equation. Now let's turn those two found point-slope equations into slope-intercept form. So if we copy our point-slope equations from above, let's go ahead and solve for y. So on the first one, we'll put this off to the side. Y minus 1 equals, let's distribute the 2 into each term. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times -5 is -10. From there, we will add 1 to both sides of the equal sign. So y equals 2x minus 9. And that is your slope-intercept equation. From there, go ahead and pause the video. See if you could do the same thing for the other example. So your slope-intercept equation will be y equals 5x plus 7. Find the point-slope equation given the points -3, 1, and 4, -2. Then put it in slope-intercept form. Pause the video, see if you can find the slope. Okay, after we've labeled our points, go ahead and put them right here. So x equals -3, y equals 1, x1 equals 4, y1 is -2, our slope we still need to find, and our b, we still need to find that too. So if we recall our equation from the previous page, we have y minus y1 over x minus x1. So if we plug those in, we have 1 plus 2 at the top, and -3 plus -4 at the bottom. If you put those in, you have 3 over negative 7. So that's our slope, negative 3 over 7. So method 1 of finding b, you would put it in point slope form first, and then turn it into slope intercept. So we've set up our point slope equation. We have y plus 2 equals negative 3 over 7 x plus 12 over 7. And then we'll subtract 2 from both sides of the equal sign. So 12 sevenths minus 2 is the same thing as 12 sevenths minus 14 over 7. So that's negative 2 sevenths. So your b would be negative 2 sevenths. Now the other method you could do is use your y equals mx plus b formula, plug in y, m, and x, and then solve for b. So let's plug those in. 1 equals negative 3 times our slope, negative 3 over 7, plus b, whatever b is. Okay, the negatives cancel out, and 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 1 equals 9 over 7 plus b. Okay, so if we subtract 9 sevenths for both sides of the equal sign, that will give you negative 2 sevenths again. So that's the other method you can use to find b. Okay, here's another example. See if you could do this one. Find the point slope equation given the points 5, negative 1 and 6, negative 2, and then put it in slope intercept form. So first we're going to label our x and y, our x1 and our y1. Okay, so now that we've identified those, we're going to write them down on the side. 5, negative 1, 6, and negative 2. And we're looking for m. So let's put it into the rise over run formula. If you do that, it'll look like this. Negative 1 minus negative 2 all over 5 minus 6. That's equal to negative 1 plus 2, also known as 2 minus 1, all over negative 1. Well, that's going to equal 1 over negative 1, and that's just negative 1. So our slope m is negative 1. Okay, pause the video, find b. Okay, if you did it like method 2, we have y equals mx plus b. Let's plug in negative 1 for y, negative 1 for our slope m, and 5 for our x. Once we do that, we find that b equals 4. So our slope intercept form is y equals negative x plus 4.